Sergeant King, I ran over 150 combat missions with no complaint.
Mom! It's good to be home.
I'm supposed to be getting out today. Now they're shipping me back to Iraq, and I've just got stop-loss.
Over the past 5 years, more than 80,000 real-life American troops have been stop-lossed, a policy that allows the military to indefinitely extend a soldier's enlistment. In the movie Stop Loss, actor Phillippe plays Sergeant Brandon King, a patriotic Texas native who is torn apart when he learns the Army wants to send him back into combat.
They stop-lossed you? How can they do this?
They're doing whatever they want to do. With a shortage of guys and no draft, they're shipping back soldiers who're supposed to be getting out. It's a backdoor draft is what it is.
Channing Tatum plays Phillippe's best friend, Sergeant Steve Shriver.
What do you think if you guys were actually in this situation and you were called back? You're not actors, but this had happened to you. What do you think? Do you think you'd be ready to go?
And I don't know if there's an answer really. I mean, I've kind of, that's where I've settled. You know, you like to think that you would. I would like to think that I would man up, and like a lot of soldiers are just like, yeah, okay. That's what it is. I got stop-lossed. No big deal. Other ones, that really had plans, like, Brandon's character. He really had plans to, and that's what these guys do. They make them, and then when it gets taken away from you, it's like, it's like someone lied to you, and it's.
It's a betrayal. It feels like a betrayal, doesn't it? That's
yeah, I can imagine that's how it would feel. Yeah, and like Chan, I feel. I didn't really make up my mind where I stood in terms of what I personally would do. I think there's so many factors, if you have kids or if you have other options or where you stand politically, all those things would factor into an individual's choice.
Where are you going?
I'm going back to the bunkhouse, write a hit song. Don't feel like shooting today. It's the American way. Hey, Uncle Sam.
Actor Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays another soldier facing troubles back home in Texas, Tommy Burgess.
To me, what was new was considering the war not from the point of view of politicians or news commentary or what I'm used to reading in papers or seeing on TV, but actually getting inside the day-to-day life of being over there and what that's like. And I think it's an important perspective to consider because it's not really on TV. You never hear what soldiers have to say or what they're really going through. And that's what the movie's about to me, and it turned me on to a whole different way of looking at things.
You have orders to report to the 1st Brigade. Not me. I'm getting out today. You leave on the 22nd, shipping back to Iraq.
Each of these young actors is currently in high demand in Hollywood.
They say I got thrown 90 feet.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. They say?
Well, no, I can't remember any of it.
Gordon-Levitt starred in last year's critically acclaimed indie hit, The Lookout.
Ira, they're cops. They're supposed to have nightsticks. You're not supposed to be in the street swinging a chair.
Phillippe recently played a World War II hero in Clint Eastwood's Flags of Our Fathers. And Channing Tatum is the newest face in the Hollywood scene, best known for his role in the hit teen movie Step Up.
Chan, what you bring out in this film is quite amazing because you've done, just a few films now. You really are on the rise, but this really required you to dig deep, which we've seen Ryan do in films, and you on some scale. What was it like for you as an actor to do this?
It was really daunting and intimidating. It really did help that I felt really taken care of. As an actor, you always are taken care of by your other actor, and to have a guy that was so experienced and seasoned, always felt good, and it was like a safety net.
It's almost like your experience in the film. You guys are so bonded, and he's sort of your team leader, as it were. Yeah,
absolutely. It was really weird, kind of across the board, how things fell into place of like all of our relationships.
And we worked hard, and he worked incredibly hard, and I was so impressed with him at so many different points, and seeing that Channing's putting together this great career, and he's got this incredible future, and it's important to him that the work is good and that he's committed, and working with these guys, and they are younger than me, and that sort of thing. It gave me like good faith in the future, but because between him and Joe, it's like it was intense how hard we all worked and how serious we took it, and we had our fun and that sort of thing. But a film like this demands that kind of attention, and we all gave it.
Here's your new ID. You go, you're going for good.
Come on, we'll knock out another tour, and we'll come home.
Your country needs you to go back.
You know it's the right thing to do.
Sir, I've always done the right thing. And this is wrong.
I'm not going back. I'm fighting this thing.